Hey everyone, Alex from Kotaku here. We've already gone through and shown a bit of what you can do and what you can change in the Overwatch beta. Thought now it might be actually time to show you what it's like to actually play. So I'll go through, I'll give you an idea of, because the beta is only available to those, well, it's available to anyone who gets access, but you're only able to play on American and European servers for now. Although you can change to the Asian region in the Battle.net launcher. Essentially what that does mean is for the first, at least initial while, could be, you know, a few weeks, could be a month, could be 2 months, however long Blizzard decides to do it, you're going to be playing on somewhere between 150 to 250, God forbid, worse ping. But it's not actually as, and largely this is because of the way that Overwatch is designed, and a lot of these heroes are based around abilities rather than reactions, although you do have the occasional, you know, snipers and things where precision is of a high priority, but it's actually a lot more playable than you would initially suspect. So I'll just hit search here, and we've been looking for, you know, I'd say approximately a minute.
Now
and
entering the Temple of Anubis.
Now we're straight in the Temple of Anubis. So we've got voice chat here. You can push tilt to talk, which is the traditional one. If I press P and I hit the voice access channels here, it brings up this UI, which you can see. You can mute your microphone, do all sorts of things. Now, from Temple of Anubis, this is one of the very first maps that was shown off in the Overwatch beta, and it has a nice big sort of open gate that sort of leads the defenders to putting up a lot of turrets and things. I remember there was when I was at BlizzCon, we decided after losing the first round as attackers. Oh, and it's just dropped out. That's a shame. That's alright. Pop straight back into something else. I think that was quite a useful little showing there. So you've got this main thing here is this assemble your team, and essentially what it does is it says, hey, this is what you might want to balance out your team. Although the roles are kind of much more fluid. Worth noting, 5, 10, 18 heroes all up. They're obviously loosely sort of down to offense, defense, tank, and support. I'll go Reinhardt initially. Actually, since I'm defending, I will go a sniper. Because
one shot, one kill.
I do like my snipers, and I will just change that down slightly.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I'm ready to kill.
Interesting, if it doesn't grapple, you're not penalised for the cooldown. Volskaya is obviously a fair bit of verticality in this map.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Now, let's see. 2, 1. I think I might try and go up there. There's nothing up that way. Nice. And I don't really want to be there too much longer, so... If I'm not scoped in with Widowmaker, it will... You're dead. There we go. I'll just drop a little proximity mine there.
La veuve tisse sa toile.
No, get out of the way there. Oh god, I'm missing that shockingly.
Kill streak.
Je vais faire un quart. No one can hide from my sight.
Thanks, McCree.
And I'll just rappel over there. Whoop, no, there's nothing coming that way. I really regret actually changing my sensitivity now.
Nice shot. Who's next?
Oh. Well, I did get him straight away. So we get to see that. Oh, nice. So if I'd actually stayed behind the wall, it probably would have been fine.
Locked and loaded.
I will just, since we're having a fairly decent run of it, I can take the time to...
Hey, let's get them off our objective.
Oh no, that's...
My ultimate is ready.
Easy.
Ah, nice. Hanzo's come out and had a little bit of a play there.
Smoke them out.
C'est la vie.
Now, as you can notice, like... Oh. Got a little speed boost there. I think that must be from Lucio.
We need to defend the objective.
Yes. Massive speed boost.
60 seconds remaining.
Well, at least I've got... Can hit tab here, you get an idea of also the scoreboard as well, so scoped accuracy,
Here I am.
low maximum health. So Tracer and Zenyatta, Tracer I think is only 120, so that's something
30
we can
seconds
do
remaining.
a data dump on later though.
Justice reigns from above.
From above.
Defend the objective.
No one can hide from my sight.
10
At some point we went.
Time is running.
Widowmaker here. We have to stop them.
Oh, nice shot.
Objective lost.
Yeah, I think actually maybe that was...
Let's try that again.
Save that. Yeah, I didn't mean to actually do that. See, it's a bit learned almost from other MOBAs having instant pop-ups when your ultimates are ready.
Into the iris.
Clearing the area.
Soldier 76, reporting for duty.
No, you're not going to get away with that.
No one can hide from my sight.
I'll quickly get out of there and just use that.
Kill streak.
Interesting hitbox on that. It's quite
Objective is under attack.
tight to
Get on it.
the... Got a bit of a healing going on. Wonder... Ah, no, that's... No, I didn't want that at all. I wonder what's that. Oh. So it's got a bit of a lob. Where are you from? Oh, that's shocking aim. Oi, I didn't want to walk into that. That's Hanto's ultimate, obviously.
Justice reigns from above.
Let's switch it up.
No. Where were we?
Actually, I won't switch it up. Reason for that being is when you switch, you lose your ultimate that you have charged. I want to be a high ground, so...
No one can hide from my sight.
Oh, hello. Seems a very inefficient sort of following there. Now I'll go with a bit of a fence because Farah.
I will protect the innocent.
Bit of rocket spamming, keep people away.
30 seconds.
Staying in it. Defend the point. Strike as one.
Back to the point. Yeah, the point shouldn't
10
Fine.
seconds remaining.
Got move on.
Justice reigns from above.
No, it did actually eat that directly. Let's say end up with 3 Farahs at the end just so we could spam. Oh wow, so was slapped them. So you get this nice little breakdown at the end of where everybody sits, whether you get commended. I'm going to commend someone who spent the entire match on fire. And seeing as I spent most of the game playing as Widowmaker and Farah, you know, obviously that graph is going to reflect that. But I mean, that will change a lot because the idea is that you will switch it up quite a fair bit for weapon accuracy. So we'll go for more of the tanky and more of the... See, tracer, stuff like that. Things that high movement. We are defending. Oddly, that seems a bit strange that we would be defending again. What are the options here? Supports are quite handy, actually. Symmetra and a turrets are quite nice for this. Obviously, Bastion, you can turn into a turret. But I do find it quite interesting, actually, that they list the snipers in the defense category. It just goes to show that like there's not a great amount of rhyme, or like they're very loosely set, the roles, so they're not meant to be taken up. And it looks like we're still waiting on a couple of people. Reinhardt's a lot of good fun, so.
Justice will be done.
Interesting up there. 3579. Now, what's changed since the last time I saw it was you see underneath the health bar on the bottom left-hand side there is a little blue meter, and what that basically, my understanding of it is essentially how much you're charging up towards your ultimate, and you can almost sort of get it like a kill streak sort of situation, whereas the more you get, the more you can charge up towards it, and therefore the faster you build towards your ultimate. You know, kind of very similar. Now it seems like we do have 5, or 6 I should say. We're missing 2 players now. Okay, so we'll just wait for this last one to connect. So it does at least show that there is this drop in and drop out ability. People can come in. And have we just been changed to attack?
Don't worry, my friends. I am your shield.
Also, if you hold down C button, by default, you have this option, radial memory menu. Loop up. And XP. Not that too dissimilar from what was used for Heroes of the Storm, where you can click on the map and you can ping a command, that sort of thing. Might actually be Baghdad here. So while we do that, we'll just sort of go through some of the other ones. Lucio's quite cool.
Come on, let's bring it together. Hey, check this out.
And actually, as one of the things that I've noticed is, as Overwatch has gone on and they've added more heroes, more and more heroes have been added either with direct or indirect movement passives. So Lucio obviously can wall run. Jeez, he can wall run quite a bit. I'm just holding down the spacebar, just targeting up. There we go.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
So we're on attack. I'll stick with Lucio
Come on,
here.
let's bring it together.
Prepare to attack.
There we go, and it looks like it's finally kicked in. It's alright. Too many snipers. 3 snipers is probably excessive. Too many offense heroes. That does seem familiar. So this could be interesting. Let's see how it goes.
Justice will be done.
It is worth noting that once you do have like that initial phase of, hey, this is what you can do, you can still go back and change. You still get the team tips, and obviously you can press here and you can get like a breakdown of all your abilities. and you can press F1 in game, and you get the same thing as well. Now, I quite like Reinhardt's listed as easy difficulty, and he's a really good starting hero, I think, to play as, because you get the options of get a long range attack that you can do with that. The shield has an awful lot of protection, and it's quite wide. See, I'm looking up and down here. Before, it was actually attached to the movement, so you could look up or down, and you could actually get shot underneath the shield. From what I remember, very early versions of the build. That's not the case anymore, so...
3, 2, 1. Attack commence. Capture objective A.
Enemy towards ahead.
And I'll just wait. Alright, that should be enough to keep. My shield does... Oh, sorry, my charge takes a while to recharge. Oh, that did quite a tank of damage. So I'll go down. Since the tank is probably not supposed to be. But I can come around here. So I got taken out there. We can get an idea. And this is where the need to change heroes a lot comes in. I'll actually stay with Reinhardt because I've almost got the ultimate, and that will be pretty useful for taking out a bunch of different heroes, or at least knocking them down and then stunning them.
You are ready to do some damage.
At your service.
I didn't actually get to use it. I was getting a little too impatient now. Yes, moving erratically is probably impossible in a small, tiny, enclosed space, but worth remembering that there are little health pickups and things around. The fun little change there. It's alright, we'll change it up a lot more this, and we'll go...
There is still more to my tale.
The cavalry's here.
the fun of Tracer. Oh yeah, I got smoked. You just popped immediately.
Well, that just happened.
I find it's always good to not try and use 3 at once because there is that delay. That seems like they have also.
Just in time.
It's a good old. That looks like.
No one
I wonder if
can
that's
hide
Mandarin.
from my sight.
So let's give
Come on,
Lucio a
let's bring
bit.
it together.
Justice reigns from above. Justice is done.
Probably could have considered any one of my other abilities there. I've actually not. What has he got? Crossfades.
No one can
Healing
hide
boosts.
from my
Amps.
sight.
Alright.
Mercy on call. 10 seconds remaining.
Pick it up. It's attack.
Sniper. Amateur. To an end.
Oh. Feels like I got popped quite late then.
Defeat. Play of the game.
I guarantee I'm going to get picked off in this. Because I felt like I got stunned by them all the time. Yeah.
Epic.
Yeah, you gotta give a bit of props. It seems like everyone's doing that. So, anyway, that is the magic of Overwatch, and that gives you an idea. I've played a fair different, some heroes that just have abilities that are sort of run up and melee, ones that are required to be more precise, so like your Widowmaker. That lets you know how it plays out. There is I believe there is a button actually that you can bring up FPS. I remember pressing R, but it didn't actually come up. And try it there. Yeah, so that's not doing anything. But yeah, that gives you an idea. It's surprisingly playable for a first-person shooter from Australia to the United States. And this is coming from someone who it's a history of, you know, I've changed my internet profile to low latency with internet, and I do that because if I have, like, if I see 30 or 40 ping on my net graph in Counter-Strike, I'm unhappy. So, and I'm finding, you know, that for me was quite playable, although I don't imagine I want to get into a sniper battle with the player in that match just now. But either way, that should give you an idea of how it all plays out. So thanks for watching, and stay around, and we probably won't do too much the next couple of days. At the time I'm recording this, this is Wednesday night, so we'll probably have much more about PAX Australia coverage will start to roll in over the next few days, and all going into early next week. But otherwise, we'll be around with the beta and obviously all the big releases that are coming out for the rest of the year. So keep an eye on the site and stay tuned, and see you next time.